All right, let's go ahead and stand up. Get ready to get started. And let's start marching it out. Get those arms really moving. Get them pumping. Let's lift those knees. Keep those eyes forward and the chest lifted. And breathe. And let's take some shoulder rolls. Keep those legs moving. Try to pick them up high. Roll those shoulders back. Good, now let's go forward. And again, think about not just moving your arms. Get those back muscles into it. Use your body to help the movement. Last one. Good. Now bring your arms together in front and open. Together, open. And breathe. So open, pull your arms back. Bring them in front and then open in the back. Let's do a few more. Shoulders down. Last one. Good. And shake it out. Those arms. Arms are moving opposite the leg. Ready? We're going to really lift these knees up. Lift those arms up to the ceiling. So balance. Make sure you're behind your chair if you need the chair for balance support. And breathe. Lifting those arms. One more on each side. And march it out. Woo, deep breath in. And out. March it wide. Stay here. Let's bring those heels up and back. And let's pull. Pull. So again, you're not just pulling your arms back, you're squeezing those back muscles. Squeeze. Squeeze. And breathe. Last one and march it out. Good. Again, make those movements purposeful. Don't just fling your arms and legs around. Really move. Feel the muscles contracting and get other muscles involved. All right, let's march it forward and backward, crisscross our arms, raising them up and down as we do so. Start with that right leg. Ready? Let's go forward. 3, 4, and back. 2, 3, 4. Forward, marching, bringing it up and back. This is hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. 4, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, back. 2, 3, 4. Forward, 2, 3, 4, back. 2, 3, 4. Forward, 2, 3, 4. Back, 2, 4. Last one, 2, 3, 4. Back, 2, 3, 4. March it out. I'm going to do it again, starting with that left leg. That's hard because your feet are going, you're trying to go forward, back, march your legs, and crisscross your arms as you raise and lower them. I have to really think about it as well. Let's lead with the left. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Let's do 2 more. Forward and backward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. March it out. Again, deep breath in and out. And let's take those legs wide. And let's just tap it side to side. And let's just take some small kind of shoulder rolls backwards. Don't slide your feet. Pick them up. Make sure you're picking each foot up. Now let's just get that arm a little bit bigger. And breathe. And let's take it even bigger now. It's almost like a backstroke. Big, wide arms. And reach up, reaching for the ceiling, reaching. Now again, go where you can move. But if you can, I want you to do. Last one. Good. March it out. Shake out those arms and shoulders. All right, we're going to use our chair. We're going to walk around it. So make sure there's nothing in your way to trip. We're going to do for 8 counts. Okay? So, ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should be right back where you started. We're going to do it again, but right in the back. You're then going to turn, do a little turn in the back and keep coming around. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and turn, and right back to center. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, turn, 7, 8. Good. One more time. 1, 2, stand up straight. 5, 6, turn. Nice job. You can push that out of the way if you'd like. Step side to side. Let's just get those arms swinging. And breathe. Picking your feet up again. Now we're going to move. We're going to take this to a side cha-cha. So it's going to be some fast feet here. It's going to look like this. 1, you're going to step out. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Then the other direction. 2, 1, 2, 3. Step back, 1, 2, 3, step, back. 1, 2, 3, step. Now if you want, you can lift this leg up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, out. Right, back, 1, 2, 3, left, back, 1, 2, 3. Our leg stays right here. Now you can keep it on the ground if you prefer, or you can lift that foot up. Out, back, 1, 2, 3, out, back, 1, 2, 3. Last 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. March it out. Deep breath in and out. Good. One more time. Deep breath in and out. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Pat it down. Another deep breath in and out. Good. All right. So we're going to go right into it and we'll stretch at the end. So being St. Patrick's Day, we're going to do everything. We're going to try 17 times. Yep. So we're going to start with our ball. Sorry about that. So let's get our ball. Now, some of them don't lend themselves to reps, and we won't worry about those, okay? So we're going to start in like this first one. We're going to start in a split stance. And so I want one leg out, one leg back, fairly wide. Try not to just have your feet here. If this is what you can do, that's fine, all right? Remember, you can take your back leg wider, give you more stability, okay? Front knee has a bend in it. This knee is over the ankle. Weight is towards your heel, right? Look at your knee. Should be going over your laces. Stand up straight. We're going to do semicircles. Semicircle reaches with this ball. Think of a clock. This is, for you, this will be 3, 2, 1, 12, 11, 10, 9. Okay, so we're only going half the clock, because we can't really go back. All right, so make sure you're in a stable position here. If you need to, you can have your chair nearby and hold on with one hand and then just move with the other arm. When we do the other leg, you can switch, all right? So let's start off at 3 o'clock. So you got to rotate. So I'm talking shoulder turns. And let's go to 2. Reach, push that ball out. 1. Good. Now when we go to noon, let's go up. Noon. Good. Let's go to 11 and 10 and 9. Notice my shoulders and my head are turning. Good. Now I'm going to call out. Go to noon. Go to 2. Go to 11. Go to 3. Go to 9. Go to 10. Go to 2. Go to 9. Go to 1. Go to noon. And 3. 11. 1. 9. Noon. Good. All right. And let's switch. Shake it out if you need to. Make sure you're breathing through these moves. Okay? Take a deep breath if you need to. And then exhale. Again, nice and stable. Same thing. So you know, since you know where the numbers are, I'm going to go right into it. Let's start with 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock and noon and 10, 1, 9, 11, noon, 11, 1, 9, noon, 2 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 3 o'clock, noon, 1 o'clock, 10 o'clock, noon. Good. So not only are you having to balance, reach, but you're also having to think. All right, so hold on to this ball. Let's have the ball in the right hand. And we're just gonna start into a side step. So again, picking your feet up. Now, if you need to, you can go right behind your chair for balance. All right, so when we go to the right, the arm's gonna go up. When we go to the left, we're gonna come down. Up, reach, and bring that ball down. So we're getting a nice little, kind of a little crunch through our obliques here, through our core, and breathe. I don't know how many that is. We'll say 6, 7, so we have 10 to go on this side. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now remember, at any time, if you need to slow it down, just slow it down. Okay, just do what you can. March it out. Woo, shake. Switch hands, same thing. 17 on this side, take it, and let's go ahead and step it side to side. Let's just get our side step first. Ready? Here we go. Take it up, down. Good, so you're bringing your ball kind of towards the knee, down in the middle of your thigh, kind of on the side of your thigh. And notice that I'm also turning. I think that was 6, 7, 8. I'm sure on some of these it won't be exactly 17. 10 and 7 more. 7, 6, 5. Now extend that arm. 4, don't just bring it here and be lazy. 3, if you can, I want you to really extend. 2 and 1. Good, and march it out. All right, let's get our tube. Let's get our band. Put the band behind you. I'm hoping that we'll get through these 6 exercises 2 times through. All right, so put the band high up on the back. And so it comes right across by your chest. And then wrap the band around your hands so you have some tension, because we're going to punch out. Okay, so I want you to have tension on this band. All right, we're only going to do one side. So the other side is just going to hold the band. So I want you to really tighten up on this left side. All right, so give yourself, make sure you have a resistance. Okay, and again, I'm going to challenge you to make sure that you've got, if you need a little test, you can do a little test. Same thing, just to kind of keep our heart rates up through this workout, we're going to side step. Ready? And now we're going to punch. 2, 17, 3. Again, do what you can. And if you need to stop, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. 5 more. 5. You should be feeling the resistance of the band. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Keep sidestepping. Get your other side ready. Left side's going to hold now. Get ready. Here we go. 1, 2. Again, make sure that this band is not have any slack in it. Good. We're about halfway there. 7 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. We're going back to the ball. So we're going to do some ball squats. Okay? So again, you can be right behind your chair if you need to. Ball between the knees. So you got to give a little squeeze. Ready? And let's come down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Knees should be staying straight with the ball. That will help. Push your hips back. 10 more. Abs are tight when you squat down. 10. Keep your chest lifted. 9. And breathe. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Now, if you need the chair for balance, make sure you have that. Single leg ball squeezes. Here we go. We're going to do 17 pulses just with the left leg. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Other side. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, ooh, I just got on a roll. See, that's what happens. I get in my zone and I just keep going. All right, I don't have all you here to keep me honest. Okay, so we're going to get to sit down for this one. We're going to do some seated core. Make sure I'm on screen here. All right, sit on the edge of your seat, ball between your elbows, and you're squeezing, and we're going to hinge back. Do not lean against the back of the seat. So when you hinge, abs are tight. Got to be nice. And when you feel here, it should be really, really tight. And we're going to go ahead and rotate side to side. Gradually, you don't have to go too far. Make sure you're turning your shoulders. Start by going to the right. So right, left. That's 1, 2, 3. Notice that my head, shoulders, and arms are moving all together. 5, 6, 7. Squeeze the ball a little harder, please. 8. Should feel that a little deeper. 10. Take a little break. Come forward. Release. Let's come up. Let's go hinge back. And 7 more. Squeeze that ball. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay. And we have finished the first round. So because of time, I don't know if we'll get through all of them, we're just going to do 10. I know you're all upset, but we'll just have to make do. All right, if you need water, get a sip of water. We're going to start with our clock reaches. Start with that right leg out in front. So you're in a split stance. And remember, it's 3, 2, 1, noon, 11, 10, 9. With the 3 and the 9, I want you turning your shoulders to reach, not just moving your arms out to the side. It's a turn, okay? Really challenging and working that balance and working our core, all right? So I'm going to call them out. Ready? 11 o'clock, 3 o'clock, noon, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, noon, 10 o'clock, noon, 11, 9 o'clock, 2, 11, noon. Good. Let's switch legs. So get yourself stable. Make sure that your left knee is bent. You've got weight towards the heel. Ready? And 11 o'clock. And 3 o'clock. 2 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Noon. 11. 1 o'clock. 9. Noon. 2 o'clock. 10 o'clock. 3 o'clock. Noon. Good job. All right. So you have to react, think, react. Okay. Ball in the right hand. These are our side steps. We're going to reach up and then reach down. Now, when you reach down, you're really bringing your arm down like this. Notice I get my shoulder turned. And then when you're reaching up, I want you to really pull that arm up, squeezing your upper back muscles. So it's not just flinging my arm. It's reaching and extending, okay? So here we go. Take it up. 1, 2, 3. Get that shoulder turned in towards the leg. 5 more. Remember, we're only doing 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, breathe. 1. Keep sidestepping, switch hands. Ready? Here we go. Take it up, take it down. Shoulder turn. 5 more. Shoulder turn, reach. 3, reach. 2, 1. Good. Not only is this just getting you more range of motion, but as you lift that arm and you pull it back a little bit, you're also stretching out the front of your body. Okay, let's get your band. We're going to do some more side steps here so we get our body moving and get our heart rates up again. So put the band across your back, high up on the back, should come right under your armpit, and it should be right at your chest, not down at your waist. So grab that band close to the body. We're going to hold with our right hand. We're just going to hold our right arm, lock our arm into place. Let's side step. Remember, we're picking our feet up. We're not dragging them across the floor. And get ready. We're going to punch out that left arm. Here we go. 2. Good. I want you to grab that band a little bit further, closer to your body if it feels a little easy. Should be no slack here. No slack. 2 more. 1, 2. Good. All right, so now we're going to lock our arm into place. Get ready with the right arm. Grab that band. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Take that band off. All right, let's do our squats. Ball squats. So get the ball right between the thighs. Let's take a nice deep breath in and exhale. So 10 ball squats, and then we're going to do 10 single leg pulses into the ball. Ready? Hips back. Good. Squeeze your glutes on the way up. That gives you power coming up. And think of pushing your feet into the floor as hard as you can. Pull that belly button in the squat so abs are tight. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now stay here if you need to have your chair for balance. And shift your weight over to the right and pulse for 10. Ready? 10, 9, 8, squeeze it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Other side, same thing. Shift your weight to the left. All your weight stacked here and pulse. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, abs tight, 2, 1. Good. All right, our seated core. Let's sit down. Ball between the arms. So kind of like right between your forearms. Sit on the edge of your seat. I want you squeezing. So get a little squeeze in that ball. That helps to engage your abs rather than just holding it here. As soon as you squeeze, you can feel your core engage and contract and tighten up. Okay, so sitting up nice and straight, hinge back at the hips, no going to the back of the chair, and we're going to turn our shoulders to the right. Head and shoulders move together, right and left. That's 1. So arms, head, and shoulders move together. 3. Good, breathe. And after this, we stretch. 4, 5, breathe. Keep those abs tight. 6, take a break if you need to. 7, 8, come up a little bit more if it's too hard being back. 9, squeeze that ball for the last one. 10, woo, and come forward. I think we got to the end of those. All right. So let's go ahead and stand up. And we're going to start stretching it out. All right. Good job. Let's take a nice deep breath in and out. All right. If you want to keep your feet on the floor, just go ahead and step it back with that left leg. All right. Make sure that your chair or you have something to hold on to, it's to your right so that you have your left arm free. If you want, you can put your right leg up on the chair and then push it forward. So we're all, if your feet are on the floor, we're all just going to first hinge forward and push our heel down into the floor, stretching out our calf muscle. Make sure your toes are all going forward. So you can see my toes are going forward. All right? Check your back foot and let's push that heel into the floor. If your foot is up, if your leg is up on the chair, you can use the arms to help just get a little leverage and push down, pushing that heel down. And remember to breathe through the moves. Now keep your heel down to the floor, bend the knee, and extend. Try not to, when you bend the knee, try not to move your body. Just bend the knee. It's a little itty bitty move. And extend. The body will move a tad, and bend the knee and extend. And one more time, bend the knee and extend. You can see that I'm making a very small movement. Now let's bring our body up nice and straight and push that hip forward, making sure that your forward knee is over your ankle and stays behind the tops of the toes. If your feet are on the floor, you're going to stay upright. Keep your body up nice and straight and just push that hip forward. Push the hip forward. And if you want, you can even hinge back just a little bit. As you're pushing forward, you're going to feel that stretch get a lot deeper in the front of the hips and down into the thighs. And breathe. Good. Now, you can go ahead and bring that back foot in a little bit and sit back onto the hip. Same thing on the floor. You're just going to shift your weight back. You're just going to shift back, hips back. Pull your toes towards you. You should feel the stretch up the back of the leg. And if you want, You can reach with one or both hands or arms. But keep your chest lifted. Try not to come all the way to parallel. But just keep, if you pull your toes towards you, if you keep pulling your toes towards you, you're going to feel that stretch. Good. Now let's take that left leg, this leg, and put it behind. And let's take that arm up and over and push your hip to the floor. So push this hip down, really grounding that left side down. And then slightly rotate. Again, if you need to hold on to a chair, hold on. And then just slightly turn your body towards the floor. You may feel that stretch shift a little bit in the hip. We're also getting a nice stretch down the side. Good, and relax. Whew. So now we got to switch sides. Same thing, feet down on the floor. You're going to take a big step back with the right leg. Notice that the toes are all going in the same direction. If you want one leg up on the chair, you can just step it back with that right leg. And we're going to push that heel down into the floor. So you're going to hinge a little forward, making sure that your left knee is over your ankle and it's going right over your laces. And breathe. Good. Now bring your body up and push that hip forward. So it's important that we stay up, because if we stay bent forward, it really decreases the angle of the stretch in the front of that right hip. So push it forward, and then we're up nice and straight, and let's even hinge back at the hips slightly. Notice that I'm not arching. I'm from the hips. I'm just leaning back a little bit. My head to my torso, my head and torso should all be pretty much in alignment. And I'm really feeling that stretch in the front of the hip and in the thigh. Oh, you know what? I don't think I did the little bend. So let's go back to the calf. So heel down, bend the knee. So I need you all here to keep me honest. And straighten. Bend the knee. And straighten. And breathe. Bend the knee. Straighten. Bend the knee. And straighten. Good. Now you can bring your back foot in one step and then sit back on that hip, that left hip. Bring your toes towards you. So really pull your toes towards you. That's going to get that stretch up the back of the leg. You're going to feel it in the calf as well, the front of the shins. Abs are tight, and make sure that you're not bent all the way over. You can reach for the toes if you want. Good. And then let's come take that left leg behind the right. And again, if you don't want to bring your arm up, or you have a situation going on with your shoulder, you can just bend to the side, okay? But still, I want you to think of pushing your right hip towards the floor, really grounding your right side into the ground, into the floor. So really don't letting your body come up. And again, then we're just going to slightly rotate down to the floor. So kind of turning the shoulders a little bit as we keep bending to our side a little bit and pushing our hip down. So you may feel that stretch get a little deeper into the hip. It's so hard to know since I'm in here and I can't hear you all, and and then relax. Good. And let's just kind of shake out those shoulders a little bit. Just Swing those arms a little bit, just nice and loose. Let's get the shoulders all worked out. Good. Shake it out. Let's get some nice deep breaths in and out. Push it out through the mouth. Deep breath all the way into the belly. And out. One more time. Deep breath in and out. And thank you. Have a great day. Happy St. Patrick's Day.